Are you recording?
I'm getting ready to. Mr. Miller will...
Are you recording?
Yes.
That's my favorite chef.
Favorite chef. Which he's not going to eat tonight's food. We're going to do a crispy fried fish. Beer battered, actually. I have a couple bottles of beer. So they're going in there.
I like it when she gets drunk cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah, like, you know, that happens every day. Yeah. So anyway, go back down to your man cave, Doug. So go back down to your man cave, Doug, with your can of Pringles. Enjoy. I'll just be slaving away up here in the kitchen.
Okay.
That's all.
Your
just
choice.
Slaving away. What are you looking for?
I don't know if they had more of these or not.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't think so anyway. Hey, there's chips though downstairs in bags. And then in the cabinet in that bedroom, there's more.
Something wrong with it.
Oh, goodness. So anywho, we're going to do crispy fried fish. For tonight's recipe, you will need 1 egg, 1.5 cups of beer. All we have in the fridge is Coors Light. So I'm going to pour 1.5 cups of that. 1 cup all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon ground black pepper, 1 pound of cod fillets, which I picked up a pound at Giant Eagle. And whoops, I'm not sure what just fell there. I picked up this pound at Giant Eagle. I have them thawing, doing a quick thaw, so that they're ready to put into the, what the heck is that? A fryer, whatever it is. And then I will put it into the deep fryer. You can do it on the skillet or a deep fryer. But the one thing they say is to have your grease heated to 365 degrees. So if you do it on a skillet, how do you know when oil has reached 365? So I looked here and it says one way is to drop a kernel of popcorn into oil. If the popcorn pops, it tells you that the oil is between 325 and 350. Who would have known? I also do the little splatter of cold water from a distance. I'm not sure. But there are ways to at least know that it's ready for frying, but I'm not sure how you would know exactly. So that is heated up to 365. Let me make sure. It looks like it is. It says it's ready. So whenever I am ready to put the breaded fish in, I'll put it in the basket and put it in there for the allotted amount of time that it says. So first, let's get started. We're going to do 1 egg. I happen to luckily have 1 egg left up here in the refrigerator upstairs. I have more downstairs, but I didn't feel like running down again. So I'm going to beat that up first. I always like to beat that up before I mix it. It says in a medium bowl, beat together egg, beer, flour, garlic, powder, salt, and pepper. Place cod in the bowl and thoroughly cook. Okay, so first we're going to mix the egg. I think someone is at my door. Oh dear goodness, I know who it is. I think it's Jack Parker. Pat has things he has to do tonight. How about if tomorrow after church you come down and we'll take you out to eat?
What about this? Now, please, could I just wanted to come to watch TV.
Well, I'll tell you what. A little bit later on, you can come down from 7 to 8 to watch TV.
At 8 o'clock.
From 7 o'clock, at 7 o'clock you can come down. Tell Mommy that. At 7 o'clock you can come down.
Okay,
now
bye.
remember now, Pat's not going to want to...
Remember, I'm going to be coming at
7. And Pat doesn't want to play tonight because he's getting ready for church tomorrow. He has to preach. Okay, I'm back. We'll see how long it is till Jack comes once again asking for something. He's going to come down later on and just watch TV because I told him Pap is just too tired tonight. Pap has too much going on. Getting ready for his sermon tomorrow at church. So we'll get back to the recipe now. ahead and crush my corn chips, have them ready for when I need them. Get the, whoops. Oh my gosh, I forgot to zip the bag. Hello, Tanya. Let's put those out of the way. Okay, hopefully that's 2 cups. Oh no, I think the bag's just not staying shut. Maybe I did shut it. Oh, I was just right on target. The exact amount that fell out needed to fall out. I'm right on target. 2 cups crushed cornflakes. We need a cup of flour. I'll put that here. 1.5 cups beer. See if I can open a beer. I don't know, are these twist top? Yeah, no. I haven't had a beer for so long. I have an irregular heartbeat and I'm not supposed to drink beer. So I don't. 1.5 cups apparently is equivalent to a 12-ounce beer. Cool beans. So I won't need this one. Alrighty, let's set that aside here. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. So in a medium bowl, beat together egg, beer, flour, 1 teaspoon garlic powder. Oh, I can smell that beer. Have you ever had beer bread? That's good. 1 teaspoon garlic powder. Once upon a time, I liked to have a good old cold beer on a hot summer day, or even a winter day, didn't matter. But not good for the old ticker, so I've steered clear of that. But I can have it in food, because I think most of the alcohol cooks out anyway. Garlic powder, salt. We need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Do that like that. And 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper. I think we got them all. Okay, so we'll mix that together. So in medium bowl, beat together egg, beer, flour, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Okay. So we got this mixed. Oh, it's kind of bubbly. Kind of bubbly. It smells good too. Do you know a beer does smell good? Not for you kids under the age of 21, but a beer does smell good. All right. I think I got that mixed together. Okay, let's move some stuff out of the way here so we know what we're doing. In separate bowl, mix the cornflake crumbs and the Cajun seasoning. We need 1 teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. So in a separate medium-sized bowl, it says, you know what? Let's be a medium-sized bowl. I'm going to count this as a medium-sized bowl. The cornflakes and the Cajun seasoning. So let's mix that around real good. I'm not sure what's going to keep the Cajun seasoning from going to the bottom of the bowl, but we'll try it. Has a little kick to it. Oops. A little of the flakes went into my beer. All right. So let's get this ready. Dip the cod into the crumb mixture. Okay. In separate medium bowl, mix the cornflakes and the Cajun seasoning. Dip the cod, place the cod in the bowl and thoroughly. Okay, so what we want to do, I think I'm going to move this out. I'm gonna put this in a more shallow bowl. Get that ready. And I'm gonna have to see how many pieces of cod. I'm only gonna do 2 at a time. See how that works. I have little children's scissors here. So we're gonna dip our fish first into this, then into, come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh almighty. Fish has a very distinct smell. I guess I don't need to worry about cooking the fish to an internal temperature, is that correct? Because you're gonna eat fish raw? Okay, let's see here. I'll check that out. I'll put that on the screen. Can you eat fish raw? Well, yeah, I guess that's what sushi is. Okay, I was looking. What if we don't get our fish cooked the whole way through? It says it's not harmful to eat raw cod, which is what we are having. It can be harmful to eat raw cod. It can be harmful to eat raw cod that has certain kinds of worms in it, or has harmful bacteria growing on it. If you cook your fish enough so the meat is firm, flakes easily, and is not translucent, it will kill the worms and most bacteria. So, how do you know if it has all that crap in it? I don't know. So we're gonna make sure that our fish is cooked the whole way through. Let's get rid of this fish juice. Okay, we got this here. Ooh, that kind of sticks to it real nice. See? I'm gonna do that. And then we stick it in here. I had to put a whole quart of oil in there. That's what it calls for. A quart of oil for frying, which is 32 ounces. I actually had to put a little bit more because I had to go to the minimum line of my deep fryer. Press that down in. Put all that on there. Put that in the basket. I'm actually going to make Doug try one of these. He might complain. I know he's not a fish fan, but if it's really good, I think I'll tell him he has to try it. Just one bite. Remember how your parents used to say, try it, just take one bite. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, I have 2 little fillets ready to go into the deep fryer. Fry fish until golden brown, it doesn't even tell you, and flesh is easily flaked. Well, you know, a ballpark time would be good. We'll see how long it takes. Woo-hoo! I don't know how long to fry, deep fry cod. Okay, if you're frying it in a skillet, it says 2 to 4 minutes on each side. So it might only take 4 to 8 minutes. Deep fried cod, let's see. So why don't we try it for about 6 minutes? We'll try it for 6 minutes, see how that goes. I'm gonna clean up here and I'll be back with you in about 6 minutes. We want to make sure we cook it long enough to get rid of all those critters. I'm just about ready to take it out of the deep fryer and I'll test it to see if I think it's flaky and not translucent. I mean, we've all eaten enough fish to know, but I hope we have. So I did open that up, the deep fryer, and I flipped the fish over because the oil, I didn't want to use a ton of oil, so the oil was just at the top of it So I needed to flip it over to get both sides golden brown. We'll see how that does. And I put it in for about 8 minutes then, instead of 6. So I'm just gonna give it a few more seconds. And this will be the tester batch. I only did 2. I have about 8 fillets here, so. Okay, I'm gonna get it out of the deep fryer. We're gonna see how this turned out. I would get the fish closer. It's crispy, all right. Look at that. Very crispy. Let's see if 8 minutes did the trick. I'm gonna cut it in half for you. Tell you what, I think it did. About 8 minutes. It's not dried out. It's flaky, crispy. I'm gonna try a bite. Try a bite. A little bit hot. I like it. It has a nice crunch. Yep. Now, you know, the fish doesn't have a lot of flavor. But it doesn't have a fishy flavor. You know what I mean? I would recommend it. If I can get Doug to try it, I'll let you know what he said. But as for me, I like it. Well, I got Doug to try it. He's still not a fan of the fish. I personally like it. One recommendation I would say, instead of putting the cornflakes in a bowl, is to put them out on a plate, a long plate, and to cover all of your fish fillets at one time. Because what happens is the cornflakes start to get soggy from the fish before, and then it doesn't stick as well. So that's what I would recommend. Do them all at once, because the first batch, those cornflakes stuck. Second and third batch, not quite so good. So do them all at once while the cornflakes are still crispy. That's my advice to you. And about 8 minutes is what seems to be working. And I just flip it over about halfway through with my tongs. And I'm quite pleased with this recipe. So I would recommend it. So thanks for joining me once again here on Dee's Delights. All you fish lovers out there, you could probably do it with any fish, whether it be cod, haddock, whatever. Looks almost like fried chicken. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, everyone.